In courage, as a hometown Air Force officer is honored by an organization that he never wanted to belong to. Today, Lieutenant Colonel Andrew Lurick received the first Henry Viscardi Award for his perseverance in the face of physical challenge. This award is named for the man who founded a corporation to help the disabled make it into the mainstream world. Lance Williams has the story on what makes Andrew Lurick such an inspiration in tonight's Tampa Bay People Report.
An 8-year-old boy ready to fly off into the wild blue yonder.
Who's this little kid in the back seat?
36 years later, Andrew Lurick delights in that grainy memory.
It was just awesome. You can see me in the back.
Andrew loved extreme sports before anyone called them that. He had a need for speed.
And that's what I did for fun.
At 19, the fun had run out. A motocross accident breaking every bone in his left foot.
And the doctor's telling me that I'll probably never walk right again, or at least walk without a cane.
Andrew is not a quitter, and he got the last laugh. He became a hotshot jet fighter. He flew in Desert Storm, finally rising to the pinnacle. Major Andrew Lurick, piloting Air Force Two.
Flying the Vice President, the First Lady, members of Congress.
A proud pilot, no different than that little boy strutting out of his first flight. Except that day when his pride took a dive.
I probably had the worst landing of my life with Mrs. Clinton on board. You have the bad ones every day. I just pounded it in the ground really hard.
And what is it she said?
Nothing.
About that time, Major Lurick had taken up motocross again. And again, tragedy struck.
And the throttle hung wide open on me, so it launched me about 15 feet into the air.
A bad landing shattered that same left leg. Within months, the loss of that limb shattered his flying career.
A guy like you hear amputation.
Didn't accept it.
The Air Force had never let someone in Andrew's shape fly for them. Andrew refused to accept that.
You have said, I will fly again.
Sure.
Andrew's dogged determination could put him in the cockpit again. That and a revolutionary new computerized leg.
This is the $6 million man leg.
Pretty much, yeah.
For him, it's a badge of honor.
It's a high-tech piece of equipment. I like showing it off. It's just because of all the trauma.
He shows it off to other military amputees as a way to encourage them. A labor of love, his mother says, is clearly providential.
Even if he had to suffer, to learn what it is to suffer, so that he can now talk to the amputees at the hospital.
Give them encouragement.
Major Lurick is now Lieutenant Colonel Lurick, in line to be the first amputee to fly for the Air Force. A flight into the wild blue yonder even sweeter than that breathtaking day all those years ago. In St. Petersburg, Lance Williams, News Channel 8.
Sadly, it was not the actual motocross accident that stole Colonel Lurick's leg, but a series of staph infections that set in after 18 surgeries. After the 19th surgery, doctors amputated his leg. But what an inspiration and a person of courage who is an example for so many.
Never lose hope.
Clearly he didn't, and he's doing well.